Our next mighty fine poet is somebody I kind of like a lot. Her name is Sarah Sullivan.
Yeah, Sarah! I can't see the bottom half of you. What? Bottom half of me? Yeah. So should I stand on my hands or?
There is a place of uncertainty we all must traverse, anxiously waiting, fearing what might fall, a room of judgment, of death. By all rights, every one of us should sit terrified of the bathroom. What do Elvis, Jim Morrison, and Orville Redenbacher have in common? These three kings of rock, lizard, and popcorn all took their final bows in this cold land of porcelain and pipe, antiseptic white and rubber, salved but unsaved by two-ply paper and non-slip slaves cowering before the bowl. This is the room where legends die. Death and bathrooms should never be mixed. This has become my solemn conviction. Agents of real estate or agents of the dark forces, one and the same, toothily convincing of charm and antiquity, will lure into a clockwise spiral any unsuspecting relief seekers. But no amount of money saved is worth the presence of cannibal spirits whizzing through rusted bathroom pipes and clawing up U-bends. No one wants to pee in fear. All wise usurpers of soap and watery relief should engage in bathroom battle armed, with a machete and salt shaker in hand, a tinfoil helmet squarely on their brow, not ceding their fear, until they feel guaranteed protection from any treacherous attack waged by this world, the underworld, or any outer worlds. The machete to flay dripping demons of the deep, sharks. Jaws lives in water. Your toilet is filled with water. That's all I'm saying. The purifying salt, swearing off the undead. Zombies. Drooling concentration, constipation be damned. Catching you literally with your pants down. The foil helmet, a cloaking device, confusing probing signals of aliens. Probing. Say no more. You may laugh now, but I know you're sizing up your drinks, regretting the half-hearted emptying you've already taken when you broke the seal way too early tonight. When you are finally defeated by nature and you're forced to return to that Mordor of bodily relief, you will give that gaping porcelain mouth a second glance, because if you don't, God help you.
The next mighty fine poet is, once again, Sarah Sullivan.
This one's in memory of a good friend of mine who's basically like my grandfather, but it's called Hercules. You're Hercules, gone now to fight the underworld. Before, you were a cantankerous Ben-Hur, taking down slower residents in your wobbly wheelchair. While I arranged your blankets, you wove tapestries. The blues of Oklahoma skies and going hungry, the reds of war and sacrifice, and the gold of loving a woman more violently than the bloodiest battle you have ever seen from your single unpatched eye. You were her coal-mining Lancelot, and she was your diner waitress Guinevere. You always carried crumpled bills in your front pocket, and your wedding picture tucked inside your work boot, so if you were mugged, you wouldn't lose what was most important to you. You gave past the point of hurt, and for the last 2 years of your life, you ate government surplus peanut butter and church potluck leftovers off paper plates and pie tins. You believed in the worth of people, as long as they proved their worth, and second chances, provided that they didn't waste their first. You were a chain-smoking, shoe-shining, sermon-preaching harlot who spoke softly, carried a big stick, and fireman carried friends through hellfire. In church, you sat in the front row ripping pages from the hymnals, always telling me that songs did no one any good when they stayed in the book all week and were only trotted out on Sundays. They said you were crazy and took away your open sky, free spaces, and flower garden. They said you'd lost your mind, but then they never read your poetry. You hugged strangers and kissed men on the cheek, wore plaid suits on Mondays to the round table at the coffee shop, and at 82, you would still fist fight anyone who mistreated a woman in front of you. You taught a girl to love and fight like a pirate, and you will always be my Don Quixote chasing windmills.
Woo!